Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here, and welcome back to this Connected Franchise League we got going on with the Titans. It's week 7 currently, and we are 5-1, having a decent start. Not a decent, we having a solid start to this season. You know, Brandon Cooks is back. We got the newly acquired Chris Conley playing the slot there. I think I like him there. I don't know. I feel bad benching Rashard Matthews, but I want to keep Tajay Sharp in, and I want to keep Chris Conley in. So, yeah, I don't know. And I also feel kind of bad because I'm not really getting Derrick Henry involved, but I think what's going to happen is probably in the offseason, I'll probably end up trying to trade like Demarco Murray, and I'll start Derrick Henry instead. So I'll do something like that. But anyway, we're going to get into the game now, and, you know, my post-commentary will, you know, greet you guys later. Alright, so we're taking on a division rival here, and coincidentally, it's the team we just rebuilt. But anyway, here comes their quarterback. It's Scott Tolzien, actually. This means that Andrew Luck was injured. And that is very true. My phone always vibrates whenever I start doing these. But anyway, the first play of the game, it's 1st and 10 on their 25. They, you know, took a touchback on the opening kickoff, and he finds who, I don't even know who that was. Maybe their fullback or backup tight end or something. I don't know. Connor. I don't know who that is, to be honest. I feel like it might be their fullback. But he gets like an 8-yard gain there. That's not bad. Do a play fake right there, but that is not full. I think that's Avery Williamson. It is. Does not fool Avery Williamson there, and he gets a nice sack. Anyway, now it's 3rd and 12. This is a big third down here. It'd be nice if we can get him off the field early. And I'm on Sean Spence here, and somebody bats that down. I'm not too certain who that was. Maybe Brian Arakpo or something. Anyway, he bats it down, which is nice, because now it's 4th and 12, and then we get the ball, and here comes Marcus Mariota. And his stats will be shown in a second. Here they are: 1,350 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not bad. It'd be nice if he had, you know, less interceptions, but that's okay. Anyway, now it's 2nd and 11, probably after a run, because I can never run the ball well, and Delaney Walker was wide open for maybe a touchdown there, but Mariota just overthrows him. I also notice I always pronounce Mariota or Mariota, whatever. I always pronounce his name differently every time. But anyway, Tajay Sharp gets a nice completion there to get the first down. Pretty much just depends on the sentence for me. I don't know why. Sometimes I pronounce it Mariota, sometimes it's Mariota. Now it's 2nd and 11 at the 42. It'd be nice if we can convert this, and we do. We found Brandon Cooks. I was trying to hit him more like while he's in stride on the out there, but I threw it a little too early. But you know, he's still good enough to come and catch it. Anyway, now it's 1st and 10. Here's like the first decent run from Demarco Murray, but he gets blown up by one of their safeties. Maybe Mike Adams, maybe Gaithers. I don't know. I think it was Gaithers. Anyway, he gets blown up and fumbles, but luckily it went out of bounds. Now it's 1st and 10 on the 17. We're in the red zone trying to capitalize on this, and we find Jelston Fowler there, who makes a guy miss, which is actually kind of nice. And he almost picks up the first down. It's 2nd and 2. Makes it very manageable, but I think there was a holding penalty there. But anyway, now it's 2nd and 12, of course, after the holding penalty, and we find Chris Conley just slanting over the middle, and he trots in for like the 27-yard touchdown or whatever that was. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was like 22 yards, whatever. Doesn't matter. We find him for however many yards that was. Now it's 2nd and 4 on the Colts' ensuing possession, and Derek Morgan comes in for the sack. He's having a great season so far. Probably one of the best of his career, like sack-wise and everything. I don't know how well he's done other seasons, but anyway. It's 3rd and 12 now, and they dump it off to Frank Gore, or Scott Tolzien does, and that's nowhere near the first down, 5 yards short. So they have to punt it, and Pat McAfee, I almost said Pack McAfee. Pat McAfee's out for the punt, and I don't know if I ever showed this, but we signed Dre Archer like the first week just to return punts and stuff. But he's getting a nice return here. He's going. He's trotting down the field, just has to beat the punter, but Pat McAfee brings him down. I'm sure Pat McAfee has decent tackling in this game because he's actually kind of good at that in real life and everything. He's not really scared to go in and lay the boom. Well, I guess not anymore because he's retired, I think, but who cares? Anyway, now it's 2nd and 10. After that nice punt return, and we find Tajay Sharp. That was a nice play. That was a nice catch, actually. He got blown up, too, by Gaithers, but was able to actually hold on to the ball, which is very nice. And Dre Archer has a dislocated elbow. So we're going to have to sign somebody new after this game to, you know, return kicks and stuff. Now we're in the red zone, and it's on the 8-yard line, and Chris Conley gets a nice catch there on the out. That was a lucky catch, actually, because I did not expect him to catch that. I mean, he's tall, but still, I figured that would get either deflected or picked off or something, but, you know, I'm fortunate for him to catch that. Now it's 2nd and 10 on their 23-yard line, and they're not hand it off, they pass it to Jack Doyle, maybe? I don't know what number he is. I think that, yeah, it is Jack Doyle, and he sheds off one tackler and is able to pick up the first down. Now it's 3rd and 7, and Scott Tolzien almost finds T.Y. Hilton there, but he's not able to drag the other foot in. I feel like in real life he could easily make that catch, but for some reason in this they didn't give him the animation for it. Now it's 3rd and 7, and we throw right to Clayton Gaithers. He's having a really good game. Yeah, I think we had the drag wide open. I should have just dumped it off there. That was a really poor read on my end. I can't blame Mariota for that one. But now they're able just to trot it in with Frank Gore. He dives. He didn't really need to. But anyway, he gets the touchdown there. At least we're able to contain Frank Gore, though. The past few games we have not been able to contain the running back. And now it's 2nd and 7 on the next possession from us, and we find Anthony Fasano. I'm liking this Titans team right now because they have 2 pretty solid tight ends, and I like to utilize both tight ends when I'm using like a West Coast offense kind of thing. I think I have the run and gun playbook because that's like my favorite playbook to use. Anyway, we had A open right there, and that's actually who we find. I didn't think we passed it to Chris Conley there, but we did. Chris Conley gets the first down, maybe like 16 or 17 yards on that completion. That was solid. Now it's 1st and 10. We run this play a whole lot. Actually, I don't know if it's this one. But anyway, Brandon Cooks just beats his man. I don't know who that is. Darius Butler, he's nowhere near fast enough. No cornerback really is fast enough to keep up with Brandon Cooks. So I'm happy for that one. Brandon Cooks was the best acquisition to this team. And, I'm glad that we have him. But anyway, now it's 1st and 10 on the Colts' next possession. And some pressure is coming there, but he's still able to pass it off to Jack Doyle, which was a nice completion there. He hasn't thrown the ball much. He's only thrown the ball 9 times, and it's almost the end of the second half. But they're trying to make a last-minute drive now. It's 2nd and 3, and that almost could have been intercepted if that was a bit more overthrown, but Dante Moncrief makes a nice adjustment and is able to catch the ball. But now it's 3rd and 3. It would be nice if we can get a stop here, and we do not, because he finds Dante Moncrief again on the out route, who's, Dante Moncrief's proven to be a bit of a problem right now. But anyway, it's 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line, not quite in the red zone yet. Maybe after this play they will, but they will not. I think that's Daquan Jones. I almost said Dayton, but that's someone different. I think that's Daquan Jones who gets that sack there, so that was nice. Now it's 2nd and 21 after that sack, and I thought I had that interception there, but T.Y. Hilton's just able to sneak by and catch the ball, and I just didn't get an animation for it. I'm sure I held Y there. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I thought I could have definitely gotten that interception like on an Ultimate Team game or something. But anyway, now it's 1st and 10, and Tolzien finds Dwayne Allen there to bring it to the 4-yard line. Only like 30 seconds left, so this might be the last drive of the first half, or it might not be. Who knows? But anyway, they find Jack Doyle for the touchdown. That was a pretty easy completion there. He was pretty much wide open. No one was over there. Now it's 2nd and 9. This is after halftime, actually. I think we ended up throwing an interception just on a long streak, so if I have one more interception than normal, that's why. But anyway, Brandon Cooks gets a nice completion there. He gets like 15, 14 yards-ish, and you can see his stats. He's having a pretty similar game to last week. Similar averages and everything. Now it's 2nd and 17 on our 31, and we're trying to scramble out. I should have just probably thrown this one away, but I don't know. Richardson makes a beautiful interception there. I don't even know how he caught that. I thought our guy would have at least gotten a hand in there and like swatted it down or something, but he ends up getting a pick 6 out of that. I thought that was Gaither's again, but it was not. If that was Gaither's, he probably would have won Defensive Player of the Week because he forced a fumble and had another pick, but anyway, DeMarco Murray's finally getting some action. He hasn't really touched the ball much. I think it's been like 7 times. Yeah, for 20 yards. He's been struggling this season. But he is doing really well in the red zone. He's very prosperous in the red zone. But anyway, DeMarco Murray gets a nice handoff there. Gets blown up once again. I don't know what Gaither's hit power is, but he is just laying the boom this game. He's just feeling it for some reason. Anyway, now it's 2nd and 16. I already know who we're looking at. We're looking at Tajay Sharp on the corner strike there. And this is a nice completion. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, and gets tackled at the 1. I should have dove probably. Could have gotten the touchdown. Could have gotten one more touchdown for Mariota and one more for Tajay Sharp there, but it's okay. We got most of the way there, and now we can just use our handy-dandy toss play that works pretty much every time within like the 10-yard line, and we get DeMarco Murray another touchdown. That's why he has like 7 or 8 right now, but we are going for 2 because I think I missed an extra point on like the first or second touchdown, and we get it. DeMarco Murray does get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, so that's solid play there. Like, I don't know, DeMarco Murray doesn't get many yards, but he's really good in the red zone. I'm probably gonna end up like trying to trade him in the offseason, like I said at the end of the beginning of this video, I think. And I want to try to get Derrick Henry more involved. But anyway, that was a nice 3rd down stop, and now it's 4th and 1, and they are forced to punt once again. It would be nice if we can somehow make this the last drive of the game, but I don't think that's going to be possible. But anyway, Tajay Sharp gets a nice completion there for like 8 or 9 yards, and picks up the 1st down on a 3rd and pretty manageable. It was like 3rd and 5, I think. Anyway, I think we're looking at Tajay Sharp here because it's nice when it's press coverage and everything, but we don't end up throwing it to him. We throw it to Delaney Walker instead, who has been relatively quiet this game. I mean, he would have had that huge gain in like the 1st or 2nd quarter if Mariota didn't overthrow him. But anyway, at 1st and 10 now. I'm pretty sure we have A open. Like right now, I can see him. He's pretty wide open, but we throw it to Brandon Cooks instead. It's not really that much of a difference. It's like a 3-yard difference. If we would throw it to Chris Conley, he probably just would have went out of bounds like 3 or 4 yards further than that. So that's not an issue. But now it's 3rd and inches. And we handed out to Jolston Fowler, who gets a really nice gain right there, like 15 yards. That was solid, 13 yards actually. That was a solid gain by him. You know, he's having a pretty decent game for being a fullback. You know, he has a nice catch. He has that nice run and everything. And I'm pretty sure we had B open. I just see him right now, but it doesn't matter. We have Delaney Walker open as well. Trying to get him a bit more involved because he is our leading receiver. I'm pretty positive. That's only his 3rd catch though, but you know, trying to get him more involved like I said. I think we throw it to him again. Yes, we do. He almost picks up the touchdown. If he could have shed that block there, not that block, if he could have shed that tackle attempt, then, you know, probably would have got a touchdown there. But anyway, we go back to this beautiful toss play that again works very well in the red zone. And Demarco Murray gets another touchdown. He's not going to have many yards a game. He's going to have like 50 yards per game, but he's averaging like 2 touchdowns, or at least like probably like 1.5 touchdowns so far each game, which is pretty solid. But now it's 3rd and 5 for the Colts. They're trying to get down quickly without trying to waste any of their timeout so they can try to get an onside kick and everything, all that good stuff. They got to score a touchdown first, though. That's their main priority. And they're doing a pretty good job at driving down the field. I mean, they hit Rodgers there. I don't know who that is, but they hit Rodgers there for a nice completion. Now it's 2nd and 10 on the 24. Trying to cover everything, can't, but they hit Bray. Again, I don't know who these people are. I think this is just their wide receiver depth because I don't know how many of these players are. Anyway, now it's 3rd and 2 on the 16-yard line in the red zone, but Avery Williamson is there to pick the ball off. He's having a solid game. He's had a sack, 3 tackles, and a pick. So, you know, the defense is playing pretty well. I mean, let up 21 points, but after that, we just ran the ball out. I didn't bother showing any of that because it was just Demarco Murray getting, like, a first down every 3 plays or whatever. But we ended up beating the Colts, which was a pretty big game because they are a divisional rival. So it was nice to go. I think we're 6-1 now at this point, which is nice. Mariota had a decent game. I mean, threw 3 interceptions. One of them was just like a Hail Mary kind of thing, and it just ended up getting picked off. The other 2 were probably my fault. Yeah, I don't know why I said probably. They are. They weren't his fault. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.